Ladies and gentlemen, sit back, kick back, relax, stick and stay, don't go away. Another Escape from Tarkov tutorial is on the way. In this video, we will be discussing Mechanics Gunsmith Part 15. And in Part 15, Mechanic asks us to modify a Springfield Armory M1A into some certain specifications. He asks for 26 or more ergonomics, 350 or less recoil sum, 7.3 kilograms or less in weight. He wants 4 particular parts on this gun. He wants the M14 Ultimak M8 upper part, the Nightforce ATACR Riflescope, the Aimpoint Micro T-1 reflex sight, and the Holosun LS321 tactical device. So we're going to take this generic looking M1A and we're going to modify it with these parts. Okay, before I get into the parts list, if you're looking at the Tarkov Wikipedia, it tells you to use the Lantac Dragon muzzle brake. Do not use that muzzle brake. We will be able to use a much cheaper muzzle for this build. It will be able to turn into Mechanic. Do not use that Lantac Dragon muzzle brake. I'll talk about that at the end of the parts list, and I'll show you the ones we can use, but do not use that Lantac Dragon muzzle brake. Okay, we've come by our M1A. We have our generic M1A right here, and we have our parts list, and let's go through that right now. I'm going to start with the most hard to get part in this build is going to be the Ultimak M8 upper part, M14 Ultimak M8 upper part. This is a Mechanic barter item level 4. So the only way to get this through traders currently is barter level 4, and that's 3 printed circuit boards to Mechanic. If you are not using this barter on level 4, you are paying upwards of 500, 600, 700,000 rubles on the flea market to get this part. It was a very expensive part right now, very sought after. If you do happen to find one of these in raid, save it for Mechanic Gunsmith 15. You will need it. It will save you a lot of money. Okay, let's move on to the Nightforce ATACR Riflescope. This is a Jaeger barter item. He wants 2 power banks, 2 magnets, and 1 UV lamp. That's Jaeger level 2 barter. You can also buy it from Jaeger level 4. Let's move on to the 34mm one-piece mag mount. Make sure you get the one that it's the IEA mil optics version of this. There's a couple different 34mm that will fit the Nightforce scope. Make sure you get the IEA mil optics. That ring mount is Jaeger level 3 for about 8.6 thousand rubles, and it's upwards of 200,000 rubles on the market. So make sure we get Jaeger level 3, save us a lot of money on this ring mount. Next, we have the 22-inch barrel. So we're switching out our generic barrel for this 22-inch barrel for an M1A. This will be Mechanic level 3, about 26,000 rubles. Next, we're looking at the M14 UTG 4-point locking deluxe mount. And that is Mechanic 3 for about 10,000 rubles. And then we need the Holosun LS321 tactical device. That is Skier level 3 for 17,000 rubles. That's about the same as the market value. We also need the Aimpoint mount for the sights of Micro Series. That's Peacekeeper level 1, very easy to come by. And also very easy to come by is the Aimpoint Micro T-1 reflex sight. That's also Peacekeeper level 1. Okay, we have the rest of our parts. Now let's talk about what muzzle brake we can use on this gun. We could use the National Match 76251 muzzle brake for M1A. We could use the AAC Blackout 51T flash hider. We can use the Compensator 2A AR-10. We can use the Daniel Defense Wave muzzle brake 762. All we need to do pretty much is just link search the 22-inch barrel. Go to flash hiders and brakes, and you can pretty much choose any one of these. Like I said, the AAC Blackout works, the Daniel Defense Wave works for, as you can see, 8,000 rubles, Mechanic 3. So pretty much any of these cheaper muzzle brakes will work. Just go through them. If you don't have a lot of rubles, you can choose one of these that are cheaper. And we're looking just for some. This one would pretty sure would work as well. We're looking for some recoil reduction on the gun, and it'll be able to meet the certain specifications. So don't use that Lantac Dragon muzzle brake. Use one of these cheaper muzzle brakes to put on the 22-inch barrel, and you'll be able to turn it into Mechanic. Okay, let's start by disassembling our weapon. We need to take off the SOCOM 16 upper part. We need to take off the 16-inch barrel, excuse me, the 16-inch barrel. Now let's put on the 22-inch barrel that we have bought. Let's grab the Ultimak upper part, put that on the weapon. Let's mount our UTG rail on there. Now let's put the ring mount on top of that UTG rail and the Nightforce on the ring mount. Now we can put the Aimpoint mount on there and the reflex sight. And then we can mount the Holosun tactical device on there. It's going to look a little weird. It's going to be not very... as you can see, the reflex sight is underneath the scope and the tactical device is in front, but as long as we have the parts on the gun, the stats will be applied. So it's not a big deal. I'm just gonna put the wave on there. I'm gonna just choose one of those cheaper muzzle brakes to put on there. I'm gonna put the wave muzzle brake on the 22-inch barrel, and that's gonna be easy to turn in to mechanic. Let's go see him right now. Gunsmith part 15. We can turn that in. Boom. Complete. Let's go see what he gave us. He gives us 735 euros and an RSAS. So that's a pretty good reward right there. We'll use that RSAS for later. All right, there you have it. I hope that helps you complete Gunsmith Part 15. If it did help you, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. If you want to see some more content, I stream every Monday through Friday from 2 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/LowCLive. So come by, say hello, tell me that you came from YouTube. I would greatly appreciate it. Until next time, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.